What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, before I get into today's video, I want to touch on a little subject that I touched on in the last video. And what that is some of you may notice that we recently passed 1,000 subscribers, and with having passed that milestone, I just wanted to show you guys how much I appreciate all the love and support that you guys have shown the channel this far. So the minute that I realized I was actually going to pass 1,000 subscribers, I decided that I knew what I was going to do for you guys to show how much I appreciate it. And what I did is I went out and bought a new set of tires for this car. Like right away, as soon as I knew I was going to pass 1,000 subs, I went and bought a new set, because some of you probably know from previous videos that these back tires, they're on their way out. So we're going to send them out properly, and I figured what better way to do that than to just do one heck of a burnout, right? Plus I figured that's just the best way to show you guys that I really appreciate all the support that you have shown me. I didn't really think that I would pass 1,000 subscribers, and now that that's happened, man, things are just going to go so awesome from here on out. We got a little bit of revenue coming in for the channel. I'm going to start putting some merch up on another website. I got some things in the works, guys, so be on the lookout. But anyway, as far as what we're going to do to the car today, what I want to do is take this thing back to factory in a certain area. I know all of you are aware that the mods on these cars, on these 3 valves here, are just absolutely endless. You can mod these things to the moon and back. It's crazy, which I want to do here in the future. I really would like to just mod the crap out of this thing. But for now, I'm going to take something back OEM, and it's something that I felt like Ford did just right from the factory and should have never been changed on this car. Now, don't get me wrong, I think this car looks amazing the way it is, despite the fact that it needs a paint job. But there's one thing on here that I don't like, and it's that grill right there. It looks good, but I like the factory grill a lot better. I picked one up a little while back. A lot of you guys that watched the last video where I night shaded the lights can tell that I bought that grill, because I night shaded the fog lights on it already. So now all I gotta do is get it out of the garage, which is up here on the shelf. You can make it out right back there, right there. So we're gonna get that thing down, get that grill out of there, and get the factory one back in it, so we got some fog lights. I'm excited because it's gonna look so sweet. I think it's gonna make the front end just look so mean, and it's the way it ought to be. I think that's the way it should have stayed. That's how we're gonna take it back. All right, guys, let me get this hood popped real quick and we'll get started. Of course, I got one of them stubborn 3-valve hoods that doesn't like to pop up on its own, so I can pull up on it. That's the other reason I don't like this grill, is because it's the dang hood release is way up in there. You gotta reach real far down behind it to get to it. Okay, so I'm gonna get my tool and pop these things off. Bring you guys in here. A lot of you guys probably already know, but I gotta get my tool and pop these clips out so I can remove that big radiator cover piece. All right, so now that we got that off, the next thing we're gonna do, I think this is the Speedform Retro Grill from American Muscle. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is, because it looks just like the one on their website. But what we're gonna do here is this thing's held on by these clips with these screws in them. So I'm gonna take all those out all the way across here. There's 2 on the top, 4 on the bottom. I'm gonna unscrew those, and then the grill just pulls right out of there. Let's get these bottom ones out first. Okay, so my top bars actually weren't installed, so I don't need to undo those, but you can see how floppy that grill is. It doesn't install very well at all. In my opinion, it's really not very sturdy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these little clips off the bottom here, because they just hold as you guys can see, they just hold the grill on, and then they have to be screwed onto the clips where the factory grill goes on the bumper. So I'm gonna get those removed on these 4 bottom ones. Then we can get that factory grill thrown back in. And that's done. I'm gonna grab that factory grill and we'll get it in there. Pro tip, always put your spare parts in a baggie and then label them. I haven't labeled mine yet, but I'm going to. That way I don't lose them and I don't forget what they go to. Alright guys, so like I mentioned, there's a lot of you that probably watched the last video know I already night shaded these fog lights. So all I gotta do now is just reinstall the grill. I gotta go buy some new fog light bulbs for it, because it didn't come with any bulbs. That's all right. But all I gotta do now is just reinstall the grill where it goes into these little clips right here. These little guys get inserted to those little clips where them brackets were held at before. So I'm basically just gonna clip it in, and then we'll take it out to a little spot that I want to go to where I've never been to take the photos of the car before. And I really think it'll turn out pretty awesome in this spot, as long as we don't get in trouble going there, which we shouldn't, because I'm not trying to do anything illegal. So we just make sure this is completely snapped in. I'll show you guys what it looks like. I think we're good. It definitely wiggles a little bit, but that's factory. That's just a little bit of play from factory. I think everything else is in. Now it's time to just go get us some fog light bulbs. And then of course I'll have to like pop it back out to try to get the fog light bulbs in, but that'll be alright. Alright, let me get you guys back here and show you what it's like. Yeah, check that out. I think that looks so much better than that aftermarket grill. That thing was just hideous in my opinion. Man, that looks so good. Get my tripod out of the way. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Put this hood down. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I can't put the hood down yet because I forgot to put that cover back on. Yikes, watch out, Drill. Drill's trying to take me out. Alright, let me grab these clips. Just throw this cover back on real quick. Let's see, get these lined up. That one. Alright, there we go. We put this hood down. Alright, check it out, guys. That looks really good with that freaking grill in there. That's awesome. I'm gonna take it out and get some nice photos of it and let you guys get a better view of it. Turn it around in the sunlight. Man, that looks so good. Well guys, so it's actually the next day here, but as you just seen, the front end's back together. I got the car all nice and cleaned up, so now it's time to take it out to a spot I've been wanting to head to, get some pictures for that Instagram. Alright guys, we're already on the road, headed to the spot. Ooh, nice Charger. I really like Chargers, to be honest. I've never been in one or driven one, but they're pretty sweet looking. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, people. 45. Let's go. Check that out. That's nice. Man, that thing is sweet. Woo! Such a nice spring day, you guys. Loving it. I think we're gonna hit the highway for a second. Uh-oh. Yeah. Whew. Car smells kind of rich. Oh man, still can't get my watt box to shoot flames or anything like that. I mean, it does the two-step just fine, and the no-lift shift works really good, but it still doesn't shoot flames. I'm thinking about just removing it, honestly, you guys. I mean, my car's got 174,000 miles on it, and I mean, I feel like the watt box is just hurting it at this point. So I'm considering changing it. I'm considering taking it out. That way it doesn't do any harm to my motor. With all these miles on it, it ain't got much life left. I'm thinking about trying to pick up a wrecked Mustang with a lot lower miles and maybe swap the engine out. But anyway, we're about to hit this highway, catch a couple gears, have a little bit of fun for a few minutes, and yeah. This new Silverado RST, haven't heard one of those yet. Looks nice from the back end though. if I can make it happen when we go to accelerate like first gear down here. First gear it should be doing it. Who knows? We'll check it out. Whew. Gotta feel that breeze. Let them get ahead of us for a second and then I'll try this out. See? Yeah, I don't know what that is. 4,500 RPMs, it's acting like it's two-stepping. Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take it home and figure that out, I guess. But we're still gonna go get these pictures taken because we're almost there. Alright guys, this is where I want to take some photos at. Hopefully we don't get kicked out. Oh, hopefully not. They might wonder what I'm doing out here, but it's a lot of open parking lot back there, so hopefully they don't get mad. Just gonna go take some photos real quick. Call it good. I mean, even if they do call the cops on me, I'm not out here doing anything illegal. I just want some pictures. This seems like a pretty cool spot. I mean, there's really not much else to go after when you're talking about living in Kansas. So this right here seems pretty sweet. I'm gonna get back in this corner, I think. Let's see. All right, and just like that, we're at the spot I wanted to go to shoot these pictures. Kind of a cool little background out here in the country. Like I said, guys, I'm in Kansas, so I got to get really creative here. I know it's not quite springtime, but yeah, I think it'll do. It looks pretty cool out here, especially with the black car and then all that back. I mean, you don't really need a whole lot of color when you got black, you know. So I'm gonna see if I can get some nice photos of this thing. It looks like I'm gonna have to turn it around because the sun's putting too much shadow on the front end, but maybe I can get some back pictures of it. I don't know, but yeah. Let me just walk back here and see what's going on. Yeah, hopefully they can see and tell that I'm just taking some photos and not back here doing anything illegal like burnouts or nothing. But see, that's not going to be a good angle. Got too much shadow on the ground there. But I think like over here, that's a nice shot. That right there's money. But then I think I'm going to have to flip the car around. Maybe I'll put it like up there farther when I flip it around. I don't know. I'll get it figured out. Maybe I'll probably, anyway, I'm gonna do this photo shoot, get some things figured out, try to get some awesome photos for the Instagram, and I might even throw some of them pictures up here on the video for you guys to check out. And for those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, that way you guys can see the final product. But yeah, I'm gonna get after it and then I'll get back with you guys. All right, just like that, we are out of here. Shifting, but I don't want to be disrespectful to some of these people. Woo! Man, it feels so good outside. Oh, I love springtime. Flowers and stuff ain't really growing back yet, but man, the weather feels beautiful. Love it, love it. Exhaust sounds so good. Yeah. Woo! Man, I love it. Alright guys, I'm gonna get back to the house, see if I can figure out why it's doing that stupid two-step thing at 4,500 RPMs. And once I get to the house, I'll get back with you guys. Alright, now we're back at the house. Well guys, we're back at the house. Had to make a few pit stops on the way home. And as you guys can see, we got no more sunlight. It looks like there's about to be a storm. So probably gonna wrap it up for this video and hold off on fixing the car. So I guess if you guys wanna see what's actually wrong with the car and how to fix it, you're gonna have to stay tuned for the next video. So if you guys like this video, smash that like button. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. If any of you think you know what might be wrong with the Mustang, don't forget to subscribe on your way out. And just like that, I'll catch you guys in the next one.